Oh, my Share Bears. Today's video is going to be something new and exciting. I have not been posting my Ipsy unboxing unbaggings because it does come in the pink bag. Everybody knows the pink bag. Because of the postal, it's not a strike. It's, we don't know what we're doing thing that's been going on. I was doing Ipsy and Top Box. I was trying to keep up with it, but in this whole process, things were being slowed down by Canada Post, whoever. Companies were afraid to send stuff because they didn't know what was going on. We still don't know what's going on. Just know I am going to try this again and hope that the Canadian government comes together with Canada Post and decides, okay, we're going to meet some of these demands or whatever. I really don't understand it. From what I understand, people in the mail carriers in our area are paid less than mail carriers in cities or whatever, and they still have to do the same job. In fact, in a lot of cases, they're going out further because you have smaller outlying places. Like we have a small town, and I mean small, it's more of a village. It's outside of our town, like 10 minutes out, that our mail carriers have to go out too. So I don't know the exact specifics of what's going on with it, but I do know that it's still kind of up in the air, and I'm hoping that it will be resolved and things will go back to normal. But in that time that all this was going down, which was the beginning of July, I had an issue with my credit card that couldn't be resolved without me having my ID, which I had just applied for, and because of the postal strike, the Alberta government, which is where we get our picture ID from. So you go into registrations, you fill it out, you apply for your ID, whatever. When you apply for new ID, they take your old ID, give you a receipt that doesn't have a picture on it or anything. Needless to say, because of the problems with my credit card, and it's not a problem that I couldn't afford to pay for my credit card because I don't have a credit card that I have to make payments on. I have a credit card that I load, and it's in my name, and I just reload it. So once the money's gone, the money's gone. There's money on it, but I couldn't access it because of an issue they were having, and they needed to know it was actually me. So in that time, Top Box, which was the other company I was doing, they take their payments monthly. I can't set up to pay for it all at once for a year, like I did with Ipsy and I've done with this other company. And because it was taking so long, I eventually just quit. I canceled my Top Box subscription until I could get my ID and get my card fixed. And in that time, I had decided to go for the other company, which we have now been able to get up in Canada, and that is Boxycharm. So, long story short, now I'm going to be doing Ipsy and Boxycharm. And I have opened this and kind of glanced inside, made sure that it came all in one piece, because this took a long time from the time that I was sent the email confirming that it had been shipped to the time I got it was like 2 weeks. That's why this is so late, because I had my Ipsy a week before I got the Boxycharm. So I am starting anew. I am not going to go into my other Ipsy bags that I did get, even though they were late, but I'm going to start anew with this month's, which is August, and this is August Boxycharm. So I will open these, and then next month when I get my new Boxycharm, my new Ipsy, hopefully, barring any postal disruptions, I will, and Ipsy has already emailed me saying that because there's another little dip in this whole process, that they're holding them until they know for sure that there is no postal disruption. So I may get like 3 Ipsy bags or whatever all at once, I don't know. But I will do a review of the previous month's boxes and bags and do a showing of the new months. So I'm going to start with the Ipsy, which I don't know, I'll start with the Boxycharm. I'll start with the Ipsy. So this month's Ipsy is Sugar Highness, and there's the card that came with it. It says, pop the champagne cans, deck yourself in ring pops, get gorgeously glammed up and dip into everyday decadence. Gone wildly galore. Hashtag Ipsy, hashtag August Glam Bag. Let it rain. Tips, tricks, and how-tos. Learn how to use your glam bag goodies at Ipsy.com. And this is Kirsten Dominique. So, I have to say this Ipsy bag looks more like something that should have come out in spring just because of all the pretty pastel colors. And this is a very pretty bag. So, let's see. The first thing I see is argan oil of Morocco, and it's a deep hydrating conditioning treatment, and you're supposed to use it weekly. And it's funny that on it, because this is the Canadian Ipsy bag, the companies that you're supposed to look at this for, none of them are in Canada. One's Rite Aid, the other one's Ulta, and the other one is Walgreens. None of these are in Canada, so I don't know. I will have to do investigating to see who carries it up in Canada. The next thing I see, because it's in a big box, is a Ciate London nail color, and it is in the shade Spinning Teacup, which is a nice lavender purple color. I don't, as you can see, I don't wear nail polish. I get my nails done on a monthly basis, but I do use nail color on my toenails, so I may use this on my toenails. But at this point, I don't know if I will be able to give you an honest review of it, because as many of you probably know, polishing your toenails and polishing your fingernails are two totally different things. Your fingernails chip way faster. Like, toenail polish can last for a month on me without wearing off. The next thing I see is an IT Cosmetics Proven Waterproof All Day Eyeliner. It's a little, it's just a deluxe size, which is actually pretty good because I have so many eyeliners. I don't know if I'll ever go through them all. But it does look, it's like a retractable one. And it is very soft. I don't know if this will stay. It does say waterproof, so it should dry down. It does look like it's matte, so this will be interesting to try. Next, I have a Beauty Basics bronzer. There's actually a discount code on this. Oh yeah, it's kind of cute. It does look like, yeah, it's a pretty shimmery bronzer. But I think this would probably work really good on your eyes for a nice look because there is 3 different shades there. I don't think you could get your brush into this little tiny size of this and do just one or the other color, so I will give it a try. I may end up trying to use it on my eyes instead of as a bronzer because it is quite dark and quite shimmery. And the last item in here is from Nomad, and it is an eyeshadow in Spice Market. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm actually excited to try that. It is a bit rough, but it's swatched like no tomorrow. So that's everything in the Ipsy bag. Next on to Boxycharm. This is my first one. I'm so excited. I've watched so many Boxycharms unboxings and I've been like, oh, I wish we could get that here. And now you can. So first things first, and this is something I like about this, is they actually have on the back of this card how much these items cost, which the Ipsy bag doesn't. I mean, I know they're deluxe sizes, but you could give what the full size would cost. That would make it easier for us to decide if it's actually worth that amount of money. The first thing in here, and this right here, you beat Ipsy this month just by having this in here. This is like a little Z palette. It's not exactly a Z palette. It does not say Z palette on it. But it is a palette. And it's from Ofra Pro. And there it came with 6 eyeshadows in it. And the colors are, I'm pretty sure that they're not in here in the order. So there is Bohemian, Buttercup, Smoke, Iron, Truffle, and Millennium Gold. I would say that this one is probably Millennium Gold, and I'd say that one is Buttercup, and this is probably Iron, and that's probably Smoke. But to tell you the truth, I don't know. Oh. They are very pigmented, and I do love the Ofra liquid lipsticks, so I'm actually very excited to try it. And the fact that it came in a palette like this, so that you could order more and add more, or even stick some of your others that are not in a palette in here. Like Makeup Geek, you can order just the pans. MAC, you can get just the pans. It's nice to have like a little palette that you can put them in. I actually have Urban Decay that won't fit into my other Z palettes that came in the Ipsy bag, and I think I'll probably end up sticking it in here after I have reviewed these. This palette goes for $59, so I pay, I think it's $21 for the Boxycharm monthly. Right there, they've already made the money. The next thing, and I'm actually looking on here to see what I should be doing next. Okay, this says Aloe Pure. On here it says Alouette, and it's a time repair serum. And time repair serum is a powerful age-defying skin complex fortified with alpha and beta hydroxy acids to smooth away dead skin cells, and powerful antioxidants to protect skin from damaging free radicals. Formulated for all skin types, this non-irritating lightweight formula absorbs quickly to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles for a renewed radiance. Apply time: repair syrup morning and evening to face and neck after cleaning. Follow with a moisturizer and sunscreen. And I think this is a full size of it, because it's 1 fluid ounce, which is usually what your serums are. It's a good sized bottle, and it kind of has a refreshing scent to it. This retails for $48, so already I have like tripled what I paid for this box. And if this works, without breaking it, I don't know, I probably would repurchase. It does look like you have to repurchase from the company, but I'm sure I can find it somewhere, hopefully. The next thing on here is a velvet matte liquid lipstick, and it's called Dirty Little Secret. And it says, create a long-lasting velvet matte lip with this gorgeous liquid lipstick, newly launched by Dirty Little Secret. And it's in the shade Phantom. And it is a very cute kind of Minnie Mouse type packaging. It's got a matte lid. It actually looked like it was going to be like the NARS, but it's not quite the same. I don't know if I can pull this color off because it's more of an orange based red, but I will try it, just like I tried the Mellow Electro orange lipstick. I think this one may be easier to pull off than that orange. And this retails for $10. Next thing on here, or in here, is Makeup Eraser Ampilash Mascara Serum. So it's from the creators of Makeup Eraser. We introduce Ampilash Mascara. Use this bold mascara serum to seriously amp up your look by creating a full and thick set of lashes. Generously apply Ampilash to the your lashes after curling. So they make it kind of sound like it's a fiber mascara, but there is only one thing in here. It says it's flake proof and smudge proof, and it's safe for contact lens wearers, which not all mascaras are. Is volumizing, curling, and lengthening. Features a pro grade brush and a deep black serum. And apparently it builds volume with each stroke. Okay. And there's actually a leaflet in here telling you how to use this. Oh no, it's not. It's a 30% off on it, and they actually show a picture of what your eyelashes should look like. And I have to tell you, from this picture, I'm actually kind of scared. They don't look clumpy, but they do kind of look like there might be fibers in it. So, let's see. Okay, first thing I can tell you, it has actual bristles, not plastic. So that's good. It has kind of a similar wand to my Avon Big and Multiplied mascara, except that the brush is thinner in this. The Big and Daring is, or the Big and Multiplied is actually thicker. But it does seem to have the grooves and then the long bristles to comb through, so that's good. And I don't see any fibers, so it must just be the formula. Oh, wait. There may be fibers. Okay, I'll try it. It might be my next holy grail mascara for all I know. I have not used anything from Makeup Eraser, so I can't speak for the company. I know a lot of people love the Makeup Eraser. I just have not ever used it. And the last thing in here, except for, I think it's Kathleen Lights calls them the worms, little black pieces, is rice paper blotters. So these are called Petal Fresh Original Abugatorigami. Okay. These are from Tatcha. They're soft, absorbent leaflets made 100% natural Arabica leaf and gold flakes to absorb excess oil without disturbing makeup for petal fresh skin. Gently pat a single leaflet anywhere you have excess oil on the face and use both sides of the sheet. Discard after use. So this is $12, and I will probably use these because I love blotting papers. I have blotting papers all over the place. And for $12, and I get a Boxycharm with several items, no problem. I don't think that's too high a price, and I know Tatcha is one of the higher priced items you can get, so I'm excited to try this. I did not say that this is worth $23, so it would be classified a high-end mascara. Hopefully it works and it's not total bomb. From looking at both my subscriptions, I'm going to say that just based on these three items, the serum, the Ofra kit, and the blotting papers, I think Boxycharm is winning out this month. I know I pay more for it, but these are items I probably wouldn't have picked up to try. And I mean, overall, I got 6 eyeshadows. These are regular panned eyeshadows. And a palette from Ofra. Right there, that was $59. So, right there, I've gotten my money's worth from it. Not to say that I haven't gotten good items out of Ipsy. I have gotten ColourPop items from Ipsy. So, I can't say that I don't get good items from them. But as far as like high priced item, I'm gonna have to go with this one, because this actually, it's 6 mils. How big is a regular foundation? 6. Okay, so it's about half the size of a regular mascara. So, and it has it in mils instead of ounces, which I'm surprised at, because even my Joe Fresh, which is a Canadian product, has it in ounces. So it's an interesting thing. So that's everything for this unboxing. I hope you will join me next month, hopefully, when I do a review of all these products, these glorious products, except for maybe this. I'm going to be honest, I probably won't be able to review this, as I gave it to my daughter and said, can you wear this? But she's in cadets, and cadets start soon, and she can't have nail polish. Can't have your nails painted. So this I might not get to review. And we're kind of heading into fall, and it's kind of a spring summer color, so we'll see. But thank you for joining me for this edition of Ipsy and Boxycharm. Join me next time when we find out how these products worked. So that's all for now. Have a beautiful, beautiful sunshiny day, and much love. Bye for now.